For younger audiences, protein is a muscle builder, but for those over 60, protein is the difference between vitality and frailty, independence and dependence. However, what many people don't know is that some popular proteins, long considered good choices, are actually your worst enemies. They work silently to accelerate muscle loss, inflammation, and overall weakness in the body. If your goal is to stay strong and active, there are 5 proteins you should avoid at all costs. Starting today, before we reveal what they are, we'd like to hear your opinion. What food do you think is the most harmful? Leave your comment, and if this video gives you a new perspective, don't forget to subscribe to receive more guides like this one. Your health is our commitment. The 5 proteins you should absolutely avoid after 60. Believing that all protein is beneficial is one of the most common and dangerous mistakes a senior can make. As we age, our bodies become more sensitive to certain ingredients, and our ability to metabolize them decreases dramatically. The following foods may be silently undermining the health of your muscles. 5. Processed meats and sausages. The silent threat to circulation. Imagine your body as a garden that needs clean, nutrient-rich water to flourish. Your arteries are the channels that carry this water, blood, to your muscles. Now visualize what happens when these channels start to clog with debris. That's exactly what processed meats, such as ham, sausage, and bacon, do to your body. These products aren't just packages of protein, they're packages of chemicals, preservatives, and excess sodium that acts like a slow poison. Excess sodium, one of the main culprits, causes fluid retention and increases blood pressure. Chronically high blood pressure, also known as hypertension, hardens your arteries, slowing blood flow. Without a clean, steady, unimpeded supply of oxygen and essential nutrients, your muscles, which are the most active and metabolically demanding tissues in your body, are the first to suffer. They begin to slowly starve, a process known as atrophy. But the damage doesn't stop there. Nitrates and nitrites, such as sodium nitrite, are common preservatives in these products. When cooked at high temperatures, these compounds can form nitrosamines, substances known to cause cell damage. Nitrosamines cause low-grade, persistent inflammation throughout the body, a slow fire that burns your muscle cells from within. This inflammation is a silent and relentless enemy of muscle tissue, directly interfering with repair processes and accelerating age-related muscle atrophy, or sarcopenia. Chronic exposure to these compounds is directly linked to endothelial dysfunction, which is damage to the lining of your blood vessels that impairs the delivery of vital nutrients to your muscles. So when you choose a quick ham or sausage, you're not just choosing a protein, you're choosing a cocktail of chemicals that strangle your circulatory system and inflammation that attacks your muscle tissue. Your muscle protein, which should be rebuilt, is used as fuel for the inflammation fire. 4. Fried proteins and pan-fried foods, the burn that turns protein into poison. The aroma of fried meat or pastries is undeniable, but what happens at the molecular level during high-temperature frying is one of the most destructive processes for muscle health. When proteins and fats in food are subjected to intense heat, they react with the sugar present, creating harmful compounds called advanced glycation end products, AGEs. The name is a perfect description. They are products of the advanced aging process. AGEs act in your body like microscopic glue. They bind to proteins and fats in your body, making them stiff, brittle, and dysfunctional. For your muscles, AGEs are a catastrophe. They promote oxidative stress, which is the biological form of rust, directly damaging muscle cells and the connective tissue surrounding them. The result is less flexible, stiffer muscle tissue that is much more prone to weakness and injury. The formation of AGEs is one of the main reasons why frying accelerates the cellular aging process, including muscle aging. Worse still, frying degrades the quality of protein and fat, making it harder for your body to absorb and use efficiently. The result is a meal that is high in calories and temporary satiety, but low in real nutritional value for your muscles. You are getting the illusion of nutrition without the building blocks your body desperately needs to stay strong. You're consuming protein that, once ingested, your body can't use and, worse, needs to expend energy and resources to clean up the mess that ages leave behind. Share this video with someone who needs to hear this. If you have a friend or family member who loves fried foods, help them understand the risks so they can make healthier choices. Hit the like button to spread this important message. 3. Protein bars and shakes with hidden sugars, the sweet deception. Protein bars and shakes are marketed as the ultimate convenience for muscle health, the perfect post-workout snack that will rebuild your muscles. But many of these products, especially those labeled low-carb or sugar-free, are a wolf in sheep's clothing. They're loaded with hidden sugars, syrups, sugar alcohols, and artificial sweeteners that can be more harmful than regular sugar. These ingredients cause a rapid spike in blood sugar, followed by an even more abrupt drop in energy. This metabolic roller coaster is particularly disruptive to aging muscles. Your muscles require a steady, constant supply of energy to function and, more importantly, to recover. Constant sugar consumption can lead to insulin resistance, a condition in which your muscle cells become less receptive to nutrients. Your body produces insulin to transport glucose and amino acids into muscle cells, but with insulin resistance, that door is closed or half closed. In other words, you are providing your body with the protein it needs, but it cannot absorb or use it effectively. It's like having a tanker truck full of fuel, but not being able to put it in the tank. The protein sits there unused, while your muscles lose mass. The problem is that the protein in these products, often concentrated whey or soy isolate, is fast digesting. It's like a shot of fuel that, due to insulin resistance, can't be used right away. Protein that isn't used for muscle repair is converted into glucose or fat, which completely negates its original purpose. 2. Single-source, low-quality plant proteins, the incomplete deception. The popularity of plant-based diets is a positive trend for the environment and cardiovascular health, but when it comes to muscle health, you need to be strategic. Many seniors who choose a vegetarian or vegan diet end up relying on single protein sources, such as plain rice or pea protein powders, which often lack a complete amino acid profile. To be built and repaired efficiently, muscles need all 9 essential amino acids in the right proportions. Think of them as the 9 bricks that build a wall. If you have too many of one type but are missing another, the limiting amino acid, you can only build a wall the size of the least amount of bricks you have, and the rest is wasted. That's the problem with single-source proteins. If a protein doesn't have all the amino acids in the right proportions, your body can only use what it has in the smallest amount, wasting the rest. This leads to a state of chronic malnutrition for your muscles, making them vulnerable to accelerated breakdown. Your total protein intake may look high on paper, but its effectiveness for muscle building is drastically reduced. If you rely on single-source proteins, you are depriving your body of the building blocks it needs to fight sarcopenia. Your muscle cells are receiving only a fraction of the nutrients they need to stay strong and resilient. If you're vegan or vegetarian, it's crucial that you pay attention to your complementary amino acids. Combinations such as rice and beans, wheat bread and hummus, or a lentil salad with nuts and seeds can provide the complete amino acid profile your muscles need. It's a common mistake, but one that, if corrected, can have a huge impact on your health. Leave a comment and tell us, have you heard of limiting amino acids before? It's crucial information. Press the like button so more people can see this video. 1. The most dangerous: fatty cuts of red meat. For decades, red meat has been seen as a powerful source of protein. But after age 60, excessively fatty cuts such as marbled steak, ribs, or processed sausages can become one of the most dangerous foods for your muscle and cardiovascular health. The reason is their high concentration of saturated fats, which are a major source of systemic inflammation in your body. Excessive consumption of saturated fats promotes inflammation that attacks muscle tissue, breaking it down and significantly delaying recovery. Chronic inflammation, fueled by these fats, is like a constant storm in your body, slowly destroying everything in its path, including muscle cells. In addition, these fatty cuts are more difficult for an aging digestive system to process, diverting energy away from other crucial bodily functions, such as muscle repair. When your body is struggling to digest a fatty meal, it cannot focus on repairing and rebuilding your muscle tissue. The latest research suggests that chronic inflammation from saturated fats may directly impair the function of mitochondria, the powerhouses within your muscle cells. Dysfunctional mitochondria produce less energy, leaving you feeling chronically fatigued and weak. The result is a vicious cycle. You feel tired, you move less, which leads to even more muscle loss and more fatigue. Choosing a marbled steak may be sabotaging your energy, your strength, and ultimately your quality of life. So now that you know the truth about these 5 proteins, which one will you start avoiding first? Let us know in the comments below. And if you found this guide enlightening, Help us bring this information to more people. Hit the like button and share this video with a friend. And please don't forget to subscribe to join our community and continue your journey to a stronger, healthier life. Now let's focus on the proteins that will work for you, helping to rebuild your strength, fight inflammation, and keep your muscles resilient. 5. Lentils, chickpeas, and beans, powerful plant sources. After talking about the dangers of processed and incomplete proteins, it's natural to wonder which plant proteins are truly reliable. And this is where legumes shine. Lentils, chickpeas, and beans are powerhouses for senior muscle health, and their power doesn't just come from protein. It's a symphony of nutrients. First, they're rich in protein, but their biggest benefit comes from their soluble fiber, which is crucial for a healthy digestive system. Think of your gut as the foundation of a house. If the foundation is weak, the house won't stand. A strong gut means a robust gut microbiome, which in turn supports the gut-muscle axis. This is an emerging scientific concept that shows how a healthy microbiome can optimize muscle protein synthesis. The good bacteria in your gut produce short-chain fatty acids that not only nourish intestinal cells, but also reduce systemic inflammation, creating a more favorable environment for muscle growth. Legumes are also an excellent source of essential amino acids, especially lysine, which is often the limiting building block in other grains such as rice and wheat. By combining legumes with grains, you create a complete protein that provides all 9 amino acids your muscles need to repair themselves. In addition, legumes provide complex carbohydrates for a slow and steady release of energy, which is perfect for fueling your muscles throughout the day, while avoiding blood sugar spikes and the fatigue that accompanies them. If this guide has given you a new perspective, hit the like button and help us spread the word to more seniors. 4. Salmon and other fatty fish. The omega-3 muscle builders, salmon, sardines, and mackerel are a goldmine for senior muscle health. They're packed with high-quality protein, but their real power lies in their abundance of omega-3 fatty acids, EPA and DHA. These fatty acids are incredibly potent anti-inflammatories, fighting the systemic inflammation that can break down muscle tissue. Chronic inflammation is the silent enemy that interferes with muscle recovery, but omega-3s work to address this problem at the cellular level. They not only reduce inflammation, but also resolve it, an active process that is vital for muscle repair. By reducing inflammation, omega-3s create a prime environment for muscles to repair and grow stronger. Research suggests that omega-3s may even improve the insulin sensitivity of muscle cells, making them more receptive to absorbing protein and glucose for repair and energy. This means that the protein you eat will be used more efficiently, giving you more benefits for the same effort. Did you know that omega-3s can improve insulin sensitivity? Leave your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to subscribe for more information like this. 3. Eggs, the complete and bioavailable source of protein. Eggs are often called nature's perfect food, and for good reason. A single egg contains about 6 grams of high-quality protein, with a perfect bioavailability score, which means your body can absorb and use it with incredible efficiency. But what makes eggs truly essential is their richness in leucine, an essential amino acid that acts as a switch for the mTOR signal, a crucial pathway that activates muscle protein synthesis. Leucine is the main anabolic trigger, and eggs provide it in abundance. As we age, our bodies become less sensitive to this trigger, a phenomenon known as anabolic resistance. To overcome this, we need a higher dose of leucine per meal. Having a rich source like eggs is key. In addition, eggs also contain choline, which supports brain function and nerve health, and vitamin D, which is crucial for muscle strength and bone health. 2. Greek yogurt, the nighttime muscle feeder. Greek yogurt is a crucial food for seniors, mainly due to its high concentration of casein protein. Casein is a slow-digesting protein that releases amino acids gradually over 6 to 8 hours. This makes it the perfect food to eat before bed. During sleep, your muscles are in a state of repair and your body enters a fasting state. Eating Greek yogurt provides a steady stream of amino acids throughout the night, a process known as anti-catabolic protection that prevents muscle breakdown and promotes a state of rebuilding. Greek yogurt is also rich in probiotics, which support gut health. A healthy gut is essential for efficient nutrient absorption, ensuring that the amino acids in casein get where they need to go. To maximize its benefits, opt for a plain, unsweetened version. 1. The most powerful cottage cheese. This simple, unassuming food is the #1 protein you should eat after 60 to combat muscle loss. Cottage cheese is the slow-digesting protein source par excellence for seniors. Like Greek yogurt, it is extremely rich in casein protein, but its unique texture and composition make it even more effective for nighttime muscle fuel. A single cup can contain more than 25 grams of protein, providing a steady supply of amino acids for up to 8 hours. The slow and sustained release is perfect for the long fasting period of sleep, preventing muscle breakdown and activating repair mechanisms while you rest. It's a low-cost, high-impact food that ensures your body doesn't burn out during the night, giving you the best chance of waking up feeling stronger, more energized and ready for the day. We've come to the end of our conversation, and the journey we've taken today has been much more than a simple list of foods. It's been a journey to uncover a powerful truth. For years, we've been led to believe that frailty was a destination and that certain healthy proteins were our allies. But the truth you now know sets you free. Your strength is not a privilege of youth. It is a right you can claim with every meal. The choice between proteins that destroy and proteins that build is not just about your body. It is about your future. It is about the ability to get up from a chair without help, to hold a grandchild in your arms, to walk with the dignity you have always had. So your most important decision isn't about which supplement to buy, but about the first step you'll take. Tell us in the comments, which of these 5 proteins will you start eating this week, and which of the 5 worst will you reduce or eliminate? Your journey to becoming stronger begins with the decision to make the right choice. We are reading and responding to every comment, and your input is invaluable. If this guide has given you a new perspective on your diet and filled you with hope, press the like button so this video reaches more people who, like you, deserve the truth. And if you're serious about your health, subscribe to our channel for more science-backed tips tailored specifically for seniors like you. You're not alone on this journey, and it's never too late to get stronger.